Hey folks, welcome back. Today, we're going to dive into something a little different, something powerful. Have you ever thought about what goes through someone's mind when you completely vanish from their life? I'm not talking about pulling back a little. I'm talking about disappearing entirely, as if you were never there at all. Now you might be wondering, why would you ever do that? Why disappear when you've been such an important part of someone's world? Well, let me tell you, there's a profound power in pulling away, one that can completely shift the dynamic in any relationship. Today, we'll explore 9 things that they feel when you vanish. And trust me, these are feelings they never saw coming. 1. They realize they took you for granted. For so long you've been there for them, always available, always offering your time, attention, and energy. They got comfortable. They assumed you would always be there when they needed you, like a safety net they didn't have to think twice about. But here's the thing, when you disappear, you force them to face a harsh reality. They took you for granted. When you stop showing up, when your calls stop coming through, they suddenly realize that they never appreciated you like they should have. You were always around, but now that you're not, they feel the sting of their own neglect. 2. They feel the absence of your energy. Once you vanish, they don't just miss you, they crave you. It's like a void has been created where your energy used to be. The absence of your presence is palpable. At first, they may not know how to express it, but deep down they feel it. They begin to realize that they never truly knew how much they depended on your support, your attention, your laughter, or your warmth. You were their constant, and now that you're gone, they're left with a painful emptiness that they can't easily fill. 3. They start to doubt their own worth. This is where the real impact happens. When you disappear, you no longer become the option they can fall back on. You stop being predictable. You stop being their emotional crutch, and that causes them to question everything. When you were always there, they were in control. They knew they could rely on you. But once you stop reaching out, they start to doubt themselves. They wonder if they pushed you away too much. What if they've lost you for good? This fear, this self-doubt, it chips away at their confidence. 4. They realize how much they missed your presence. For a while, they might think they're fine without you. Maybe they even feel a temporary sense of relief from the pressure of your constant availability. But over time, that relief fades. It's replaced with a growing emptiness that becomes undeniable. They start to notice the small things, the way your presence made life a little brighter, the way you cared when no one else did. The daily text messages, the inside jokes, the plans for the weekend, they all come rushing back, and suddenly, they feel the void you've left. 5. They can't stop thinking about what went wrong. After the initial shock, they will begin to obsess over your absence. They'll replay the moments when things went wrong. Was it something they said? Something they did? Did they take you for granted in ways they didn't even realize? The questions will start to swirl in their minds. They'll wonder, why didn't I appreciate them more? They may even begin to question their own choices, thinking they made a mistake by not giving you the attention and respect you deserved. And while they reflect on all of this, you're moving on with your life, no longer seeking their validation, no longer chasing their approval. 6. They start to regret their behavior. Now comes the tough part, regret. Once the realization sets in that you are truly gone, they can't help but look back and feel remorse. They regret not being more present, not putting in the effort when they had the chance. The dynamic has completely shifted. They start to see that their actions, or lack of actions, are the reasons for your disappearance. They took your presence for granted, and now they're left with the regret of not valuing you. It hits harder than any argument or confrontation ever could. 7. They become obsessed with the mystery of you. Now that you're no longer in their life, you become a mystery. They can't figure you out. They were used to you being available, predictable, always showing up. But now, they can't understand why you vanished without a trace. They begin obsessing over where you are, what you're doing, and if someone else has taken your place. Your absence becomes a puzzle they can't solve. They might check your social media obsessively, wondering if you're living your best life without them. They want to know, have you moved on? Are you happier without them? And this curiosity? It grows stronger with each passing day. 8. They reflect on their own failings. Once their curiosity reaches its peak, a deeper level of self-reflection begins. They start to look inward, questioning their own behavior and decisions. Why didn't they see your worth when you were there? Why didn't they appreciate you more? This reflection isn't easy. It forces them to confront the fact that they might have been the reason the relationship fell apart. The pain they're feeling is a direct result of their own actions, or inactions. It's a difficult pill to swallow, but it's a necessary one. And while they reflect on their mistakes, you are evolving. You are growing stronger, wiser, and more empowered. 9. They feel the urge to chase you. After all the reflection, regret, and self-doubt, something shifts. The urge to pursue you becomes undeniable. They want you back. They realize the value you brought into their life, and they can't stand the idea of losing you forever. They may try to get your attention subtly, liking your posts, sending casual messages, or even showing up unexpectedly. They'll do whatever it takes to get you back into their orbit. The roles have reversed. They were once in control, but now it's you who holds the power. You've become the one they need, and they are the ones chasing you. Embrace your power. By disappearing, you've done more than just take a step back. You've reclaimed your power. The key to this whole process is that you are no longer someone who chases after validation or attention. You've stopped running after someone who never truly valued you. Instead, you've embraced your worth, and now they're the ones doing the chasing. Remember, when they come crawling back, it's on your terms. You've shifted the dynamic completely. And no matter whether they come back or not, you've shown them exactly what they lost. You've proven to yourself that you are worthy of respect, love, and attention. And that is the greatest power of all. Now we are about to end the video. Now it is time to change your life. Write down a comment and say that you want to change your life. No matter how difficult it is to change. I will read each of your comment and feature one of the best comment in our channel.